We've all heard about the crazy American guy, Morgan Spurlock, who lived on nothing but McDonald's for, I don't know, many days it was. But a young man from Belfast has actually lived on Guinness for a whole week and actually made a movie about it called Guinness Size Me. To find out more, we're joined by Robert James. Hello.
Hello, how's it going?
Oh, all right, how are you?
I'm not too bad.
So you survived on Guinness for a whole week. First of all, where did the idea originate from?
Well, the idea came in, obviously, in the middle of a drinking session with a guy called Hugh McGrory, another local filmmaker, and we'd been out on the lash for a couple of days, and he suggested I try and live on Guinness for a month, and what with that pretty much being a suicide solution, I thought, well, we'll narrow it down to a week, and me and another guy went out, Chris, and essentially did it, as it was the only idea we could come up with to make a film.
Inspired by a glut of recent documentaries that have had a scientific experiment as their subject, the boys have decided to conduct an experiment of their own, in which they will have to survive on a diet of only Guinness for 1 week. There are more parallels between Guinness and McDonald's than you might first imagine. How does this multinational peddler of drinking culture consistently dive under our collective radar? Robert, an embittered unsuccessful writer and policy wonk on the male gaze at the Lurgan Institute for Cultural Effacement, and Chris, by day a mild-mannered janitor at the University of Queen's, by night an obnoxious editor and ballroom lounge lizard. As committed, long-term abusers, both have a bright future behind them and are dangerously close to suffering from a bewildering array of alcohol-related afflictions: liver and brain damage, psychosis, cancer, high blood pressure, coma and death. You pays your money. Like most people they know, they choose to ignore the health risks.
Now, did you just decide to go out and do this, or first of all, did you actually have to go and seek medical help? Did you go and consult a doctor?
Well, we knew that would be part of the film making process. Would be actually going, and there's no point going to see a doctor. Let's just bring cameras along and shoot it and make it part of the film as well. So yeah, we went to see lovely Dr. Cullen, who advised us not to do it and told us it was a hideous idea and it was very potentially dangerous. So that was nice to hear before we started cracking on with the cans. Like.
All right, so did you actually last the full week?
Day 2.
Unpleasant. Where's our DOP?
Our DOP's in bed.
We're
gonna have to film this doc ourselves, Bert.
looking like it.
I know some earwax.
With Ryan sleeping soundly, Chris and Robert assume responsibility for filming as they set out to stock up on the bare necessities.
43.
Don't point that thing at me! So what's on the menu?
Guess. To be served cold. We'll just get one, right?
Aye, one will do us for the meantime.
And we'll go to macro later. To the first of many.
Procuring the perfect pint requires a waiting time between two distinct pours, a quality so beloved of those who wait patiently for their Guinness. But when it's pouring out of you at both ends, waiting isn't a top priority. It has to be sunk.
Nice bubbly Guinness. Breakfast of champions. Champions of the Paralympics. Can you hear it?
Love.
Give the love fizzle out.
I slipped on day 4. There's the only way I can remember it's through the footage, but I ate half a bag of bacon fries in Galway. They have vending machines selling crisps in clubs in Galway for some reason, best known to themselves. So aside from that, it's in the film, it's not. But that's the only other thing other than Guinness that passed our lips, apart from vomit.
So
that was going out as opposed to going in. It was absolutely obscenely drunk every day.
How many pints were you consuming every day?
Well, we set out a couple of ground rules, one of which was we had to consume more than the weekly recommended amount per day. So that's like 25 units, which equates to like 10 pints. So that was the minimum we were allowed to take in, but that wasn't really problematic. It was, I think day 2 we drank the most, and we probably had, I think we put away about 25 cans between us by 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and then hit the bar and must have been another 10, 12 pints on top of that. So that was insane amount of drinking that
So the
day.
whole week, do you know how many you must have consumed over the whole week?
Loads.
Loads, yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. There's a figure in the paper which says 178 or something, which I don't know. If I don't know 'em, I don't know how they come up with that, but a lot of booze. Like.
Are people going to be disgusted when they come along to see the movie?
No.
No?
Yes, I don't know. People weren't. We had a test screening at Cork of a very rough cut, and nobody seemed that appalled.
So the movie Guinness Size Me, it premieres at this year's Belfast Film Festival.
Very much so, yes.
All right, great stuff. And is there going to be a sequel? Are you going to go and do anything else crazy to kind of follow this up?
Heroinise Me's next. Chris and I are going to go out and live on heroin, and then the one after that, we're just going to go out and just beat old ladies with iron bars just to get the controversy up even more. I don't know, but I have no idea what the next project is.
All right.
It'll not be using my fragile frame as a laboratory for cinematic entertainment, though. I think once was enough, like.
All right, okay, well, good luck with the premiere. It's
No
the
problem.
27th of March, my birthday,
Oh.
isn't it?
Don't go to his birthday, come see our film instead. It'll be infinitely superior. Night out.
Tonight, comrades, we are going for the fall.
Well, good luck with that. And you're going to hang around to play the quiz with us?
Absolutely, I can't wait to